I talk about New York City subways, or whenever I take the subway into New York, and I have to grab onto that pole, I feel like a female stripper, where I'm like, hey there folks, are you ready for a show?
I remember that.
I wrapped my leg around the mic stand, and she was like, hit on that pole, boy. Ride it.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, New York is a very interesting place. I got picked up by a black hooker one time, where she was like, hey baby, you look pretty fly for a white boy.
Pretty well.
I also saw a black homeless guy who rubbed up against me. My brother and I were on the PATH train one night, and he was like, bro, don't give this guy money. I saw that his teeth were all rotten, where he was showing them off. And if people did happen to give this guy money, he probably spent it on crack. As I felt this guy's presence, I was like, ew, shit, ew. I tell you, a very, very scary place would have to be Paterson, New Jersey. My family and I went to go see the Great Falls in Paterson, New Jersey. And I gotta tell you, the Great Falls, not so great. Don't get me wrong, it was nice seeing the falls, but you look down at that water, it looks like you were staring into a backed up toilet.
Yeah.
Yes, that's nasty.
And also, Paterson is a disgusting, rundown city to begin with, which is what.
Glad you do. But, and it also makes me wonder if some kid took a swim in it, because I saw a t-shirt hanging on a fence. Were cops chasing after him? And he was like, screw it. I'm taking my shirt off, hopping the fence, and going for a swim. You. Then the kid realizes, oh no! I shouldn't have done this. I feel disgusting. And my stomach feels like crap. Oh. Oh. Folks, I have great parents. Of course, my mom's at that age now where every night she could be watching one of her favorite shows and then pass out on the couch at around 9 o'clock with the remote on her lap. My dad will be like, Ricky, go get the remote from mommy. I have to take baby steps over, or else she'll end up making these noises for no reason at all. What the hell was that? Here. And my dad, on the other hand, who happens to be here this evening, like my mom.
We live here.
Yeah.
Of course. You're right, I turned my house into Rick's Comedy Club. So. Anyway, my dad, on the other hand, will pass out on the couch with his mouth wide open. And I actually had the thought of, should I throw Famous Amos Minis in his mouth just to see if they'll go in. No, I wouldn't do that. I've always hated sleeping at my shore house during the summer. Because when my brother and I were little, we slept in bunk beds. And we always had to deal with our parents snoring because there was no separate room for us to sleep in. Our parents would snore so loud that I would actually have to mimic them while they were snoring. Or I'd go,
I don't snore. What is he talking about? I don't snore. You do.
yes, you do. And as I was sleeping, in my mind, I would be thinking to myself, please, shut up. One night when my dad was snoring so loud, I would ball up my pair of socks and I would wheel them up at the ceiling fan. And the socks would actually land on my dad's forehead. And he would then jolt like this. And when that happened, I was like, ooh, yes, I got a bullseye. I was in Long Branch, New Jersey, riding my bike one day, and I saw a man walking who had a pair of saggy tits. I'm not kidding. Every step he took, his tits would just go swinging. Where if you pushed on them, they'd probably go swinging and hit you in the face.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, God! You know, we had a heat wave a couple of weeks ago, and I actually started wondering how the man's tits have been doing. Where aside from the swinging, would his tits also be dripping like melted ice cream?